variant. Increased transmissibility is one more reason to follow non-pharmaceutical interventions, with nearly a dozen countries in Europe and elsewhere temporarily banning travel from the UK after a new variant of the novel coronavirus was found to be causing an increasing number of new cases there. India too has followed the suit. Flights, with some exceptions, and have been temporarily suspended from Tuesday night till December 31st. So, what is happening is that a new variant or a mutant of the of the novel coronavirus is found in UK, and it is also rapidly spreading to other countries. So all the European countries and even India, all of them took precautions. Mainly the European countries. In this para, they gave a dozen European countries, means almost 12 European countries have banned their flights from UK and from somewhere else and other various places. And even India has followed this method, and it has banned several flights um, from Tuesday. From Tuesday's night, which means from today. From this night, India has banned many flights. It has banned many flights with some exceptions. Means it only allows it only allows some of the flights, and this banning continues until December 31st. On Saturday, the UK imposed strict restrictions in Greater London and much of the southeast England. And UK also and the UK also increased the number of precautions or restrictions which it used to take against the novel coronavirus. The variant VUI 2020-12 the first variant under investigation in December 2020, has 23 mutations in all. So the novel coronavirus which was found, it was found that the total number of mutations or the total number of developments which happen in its body structure but are 23. Though a few of these are seen in the region of the virus that binds to a human receptor, a single mutation N50N501Y has been found to increase the binding affinity, masking the variant more transmissible. Um, and these mutants or variants are also seen only not only in UK but also several other regions. That binds to the human receptor, a single mutation N5015 has been to increase the binding affinity, making the variant more transmissible. Now, because of the latest mutant or the latest development into novel coronavirus, the virus increases its speed of spreading from one person to other person. On December 20, the COVID-19 Genomics UK Consortium, which identified the variant on September 20, said that the variant has been growing in frequency since November 2020 and is responsible for an increasing proportion of the SARS-CoV-2 cases in UK. The some of the scientists from the UK have done a research, and they have found out that this latest mutant in the novel coronavirus has been in existence since November 2020, and since then it was growing frequently, and that is one of the main reasons why there are more SARS-CoV-2 cases or simply novel coronavirus cases in the UK. Based on modeling, it has been found to be 70% more transmissible, but this is yet to be confirmed in lab experiments. So, based on some theory, people have said that the virus, because of its latest mutation, is 70% more transmissible, but it still needs to be proved by lab experiments. The European Centre for Disease Prevention and Control says that in a preliminary study, the variant has the potential to increase by over 0.4 the number of people a person can infect. Um, so because of the latest mutation or development in the structure of the virus, suppose that if a person gets the virus, and if we could spread the virus for only one person, And now, because of the latest mutation, the virus in the person could spread to 0.4 more persons in the same time. Means it may seem that the virus is not that dangerous, but practically everything becomes very dangerous. There is no evidence as yet that it can cause any change in the disease severity or increase the risk of reinfection. So, the latest mutation only causes increase in speed of the transmissibility, but it does not promise. It does not show any increase in the suffering severity or anything like that. Though the N501Y and other mutations are found in the spike protein region of the virus, it is unlikely that the mutations would make the two COVID vaccines that have secured emergency use approval and the ones in the final stages of testing less effective. So the latest mutation which happened in the structure of the virus, N501Y, this is not internally in the body of the virus. So these mutations are just these are just some projections on the outer surface on the spines of the virus or of the virus structure. So the two vaccines which are very famous, Covax and the other one, they may still be effective even though the latest mutation has showed up. This is because vaccines produce antibodies against many regions of the spike protein, and there is also the T cell immunity that would come into play to clear the virus. And this is mainly because the vaccines, they don't only go into the virus. They don't only. They just don't release the antibodies in one place. They release the antibodies all around the virus, so that in these situations it would be very helpful. However, as the virus accumulates more mutations, there is a possibility that vaccines might require minor tweaking. So, but the mutation which happened now is just at beginning. It's just on the spikes which are present on the outer covering of the virus. So, when time passes, these mutations could become greater in number, and they could spread all over the body of the virus. In those situations, our vaccines will be they must need a slight change. The emergence of the new variant underlines the compulsion to undertake surveillance following vaccination to track vaccine effectiveness and to look for the appearance of vaccine escape mutants. So because of this, we obviously need to take way more precautions, and the vaccines, even now, they still need to be slightly changed, slightly adjusted a bit. SARS-CoV-2, being an RNA virus, tends to have a higher mutation rate, but the presence of 23 mutations strongly suggests that the variant has not emerged through gradual accumulation of the mutations. So normally the SARS-CoV-2 virus or simply the novel coronavirus that we are under the influence right now. So that virus, it is an RNA virus. So its rate of transmissibility is actually very high. But right now its mutations are just 23. So when time passes, these mutations could be increased way more, and even the rate of transmissibility of the virus in a body of a person could also increase way more. According to the COG UK, it probably due to the prolonged infection in a single patient, potentially with reduced immune competence. While a few cases caused by the new variant have been reported, the extent of international spread is unknown. So only a few cases all in the world have been known to the people. And there have been still many cases in the world which we don't know about. Since far fewer SARS-CoV-2 genomes are sequenced at regular intervals in India, it is unclear if the variant is already present here. At present in India, like in any country, the transmissibility or the virus which has spread in India is obviously very high, and the death toll of India can and the death toll of India can easily prove that. In the case of India and also in the case of many other countries, finding the presence or the existence of this latest mutated SARS-CoV-2 virus is very unlikely. It takes so much effort to prove that this latest mutated virus is present in India or any other country. The emergence of the new variant with increased transmissibility is one more reason why non-pharmaceutical interventions could be strictly adhered to. So from now on, we should also take many other precautions apart from the medical precautions like wearing masks and using sanitizers. Thank you.